Today I'm in the Ocala National Forest. In this video, I'm going to show you an affordable RV campground.
Check out our latest RV and camping related gear at our Amazon storefront. Link in video description.
Hi folks. Today I'm at the Big Scrub Campground. It is big rig friendly. It's off of a hard-packed dirt road. But what's unique about this camping location is you can make reservations online. It's also first come, first serve. There are plenty of camping spots. You have no overhead tree clearance issues. They have flush toilets and hot showers here. It's a pretty nice campground. I'm going to take you around and show you, give you a walking tour of the campground. But you know, a lot of people try to snowbird in Florida, and camping reservations can be hard to come by. And I like to have places like this on the camping map, on my personal camping map, so that if I run up against a hard spot and I can't get a reservation and I'm stuck for a few days or a week and I need some place to stay, this is a backup for me. Let me take you around and show you the Big Scrub Campground in the Ocala National Forest. This is the entrance to the Big Scrub OHV Campground in the Ocala National Forest. And off to the right is the trail day use parking. Centennial Trail OHV trailhead parking. And then just beyond the parking, day use parking, is the self-pay station for the campground proper. Let's go over and take a look at the board. So I'm glad I came out here. This is a pretty neat place. Okay, self-pay station. Looks like the camping fee is $20, and if you have an interagency or Golden Passport discount pass, it's $10 a night. And they have envelopes here. They also have a brochure for the off-road vehicle trail, and the trail leaves right from the campground here. So you need to be aware that this is, they'll more than likely, now today there isn't, but more than likely you'll see off-road vehicles in this campground. And the Iron Ranger is right off to the left there, right by the box. So this is the campground proper. Loads of campsites in this campground. And I'm recording this video in January of 2023. This is like high snowbird season in Florida. So like I said, if you can't find a place to camp, this is an option. And the road coming in was big rig friendly. It's hard-packed dirt road, but I could get my fifth wheel out here. I'll give you some dash cam footage of that road coming in at the end of the video. Right now I'm going to show you around the campground. This is the trail, off-road vehicle trail that leaves right from the campground. They call it the Pine Castle Closure Area. And let's see, we would be, here it is. This is the Big Scrub Campground that we're standing in right here. And this is that Pine Castle Closure Area. Look how huge it is. I mean, that is a huge area. And there's all kinds of trails that go through there. So for those of you that off-road vehicle, this is have an off-road vehicle, this would be a pretty neat place to take it, especially if you live in Florida. Or if you have a toy hauler and you're taking your off-road vehicle right with the camper. And they have some trail maps right here as well at the beginning of the trail for you. These are the restroom facilities. Let me take you in there and show you the restrooms. I don't believe there's anybody in here. They do have a campground host on site. Got some urinals, flush toilets, multiple flush toilets, and hot showers. And I talked to the campground host. You even have a place to sit in here, and it has a door on it. And he said the water is piping hot in here in these showers. Okay, so I assume this other building off in the center of your screen at the far end of the campground is another shower house, but let's go down and check that out, and then I will show you some of the best campsites here at Big Scrub Campground in the Ocala National Forest. So this sets up on top of the hill. Let me give you a little panoramic view here. There's the other shower house down there, and that's the campground proper down in there. We'll be going down there in just a minute. But I'm wondering if this is a reservable campsite. I suspect that camper over there is a campground host. I believe there are 2 hosts here. This may be for another host, but wow, what a nice campsite. It probably is because they have solar hookup and an electric box. I bet you this is for another campground host because I don't see a numbered sign. Well, I'm glad I checked this out. This second building with which looks like it's a second shower house restroom facility. It's locked up, currently not being used. Not sure what the story is with that, but as you could see, that first shower house is very nice. I'm going to take you around a campground right now and show you some of the best campsites. So I'm standing in the campground right now, and down in the bowl it looks like you have some fairly flat campsites. The ones closest to me, and then working your way up toward the shower house right up in there, it looks like you would have pretty good slant on those sites. So I'm going to be showing you ones that are down in the bowl on this road right here, and then the next road over, next 2 rows over, looks like the campsites are a little bit more flat up in there. So I'm going to walk down in here first, and then we'll just walk up and down the campground. I'm only going to show you the best campsites.
I'm Marvin, and I'm talking about the Big Scrub Campground. If you're looking for quiet, this is the place to come to. The bathrooms are awesome, and there are hot showers. And there's firewood everywhere around me. I think this would be a great place for a backup campsite because I don't think it's usually full. Online it says it is on the weekends, but I've never found that.
What a wonderful gentleman in that Airstream. And I had talked to him for like 15 minutes before he went on camera, and he was telling me all about a stay here, and I said, oh, this would be like perfect to have him say a few words for you. But these campsites off to the right seem to be the most level, and so I'm going to start here. You know, my fifth wheel has auto level, and it goes nuts if it can't level itself. And I understand, you know, a lot of people don't have auto level, and so I mean you can do a lot with blocking your rig up, but yeah, these campsites here would work for me. And the campsite number's on the rear of the site. So let's take a walk over here. And any one of these sites in here would work for my fifth wheel. This is campsite 10. So you got a picnic table and fire ring. And I could get my rig level on that site. And this is January, and all these sites are vacant. So, you know, just like the gentleman said, and in my intro, this was my reason for coming out here, because if you can't find a campsite like Salt Springs Campground, you know, where they have full hookups in the Ocala National Forest. In fact, it's the only full hookup campsite you can get in the state of Florida if you're camping in a federal campground. It's hard to get a reservation at Salt Springs Campground, just north of here in the Ocala National Forest. But this is campsite 10. That will work. Campsite 9 also works well. That's going to be a keeper. We go from campsite 9 to campsite 8, so that must not, you have a space in between the two because that's not a numbered campsite. This is campsite 8, or I suppose maybe that's your fire ring for campsite 8. I don't know. Well, I guess you can move those fire rings. There's campsite 8. And yeah, those, I would go with campsite 8, campsite 9, or campsite 10 for the best sites here. And I took another walk down in here. You see campsite 10 right in the center of your screen there. And then right behind me, I want to show you this campsite. That's campsite 9, campsite 8. But campsite 4, you can get your rig level on this site, and then your picnic table and fire ring are to the rear of the site. So campsite 4 would be another keeper, folks. So some final thoughts on the Big Scrub Campground in the Ocala National Forest. This is going on my camping map, folks. This is a good backup campsite if you're snowbirding in Florida and you have a problem with getting a reservation window somewhere. I can't imagine this place filling up. In fact, somebody's coming in right now, so they're going to be going past us here in just in a minute. But I will have the upload and download speeds for Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile in the on Facebook. Simultaneously with posting this video on YouTube, I'm posting a post on our Facebook page, Living Our Dream Now. You can go there. And I'll have additional information, additional photographs. I'll have the upload and download speeds for all 3 of those carriers, as well as the grid coordinates for the exact location of Big Scrub Campground. I'm going to close this video with some dash cam footage and of the road coming in, and I think I'm also going to go on my desktop and take you to Google Maps and show you what road to come in on. There's multiple different ways to get here, and quite a few of those ways you're going to run into some very bad road. But I came in off of paved road onto the road that's right out in front here, and I'll show you on Google Maps exactly how to get here, at least the best way that I found. So with that, I'm going to cut to some of the dash cam footage of the road itself, and then we'll hop to my desktop and we'll close the video from there. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Shortly after I turned off of the asphalt road, this is the hard-packed dirt road you're going to find. And this is a straight shot all the way to Big Scrub Campground. It is big rig friendly.
Okay, folks, for this portion of the video, I'll be using Google Maps. And I'm going to show you how I accessed Big Scrub Campground. I was coming from the Eustis area. Eustis is down here. Umatilla is just a little bit further up on Route 19. But Big Scrub Campground is right in here. And so I'm going to zoom in a little bit, show you how I access this campground. And it was big rig friendly. You could get a big rig out that road. Let me go in a little bit more. Okay, so I came out southeast Highway 42. This is a paved highway, and you'll go right by the entrance to Big Bass Campground. Just about a quarter mile down this is also a hard-packed dirt road. You can access Big Bass Campground. I've done a separate video on Big Bass Campground. And the reason I'm taking a moment to tell you about that is that Big Scrub Campground does not have a dump station. They do have fresh water at Big Scrub Campground, but they don't have a dump station. If you need to dump, you can come down here to Big Bass Campground. It costs, if you're not camped at Big Bass Campground, I believe there is a $3 fee to use the dump station there. And you can get a big rig in there as well to the dump station. So I came up Southeast Highway 42 and I continued up this road here to Southeast, 182nd Avenue. This is a paved highway all the way up to this intersection right here, 127th Street. And once you make this turn on the 127th Street, this is a hard-packed dirt road. This is the road I showed you. Right in here is where I showed you the dash cam footage right before I started this screen recording. So, and you'll go past Doe Lake Campground. That is a group campground. So if you have a group of people, you can reserve that. But when I went past there, the gate was locked. And in fact, the gentleman that I talked to in the Airstream, he was going there with a group later in the week. And he told me the scoop on that. But it's reserved for groups. Anyhow, you come out. Let me blow this out a little bit. You just stay on that same dirt road, 127th Street, and it takes you right to Big Scrub Campground. So that's how you get there. Again, I'll have the exact rig coordinates and the upload-download speeds for all three cellular carriers on our Facebook page. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That's why I make them. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. And I'll see you down the road.